This your boy D Hughes, and you're watching Kick to the City podcast.
The only solution for the ops is to stay inside. How your niggas say they rock, but they don't slide. Cause we was hopping out in broad day, serving fiends in the hallway. From methazine to the morning, hope I don't wake up tomorrow. We was the type of niggas that'll rob the robbers. I'ma make the chopper sing like la da 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 la da la da. The chopper sing like la da da da. Survived in the trenches, I'm a war.
What's going on, kinfolks? Yes, sir. Welcome back to another episode of Key to the City podcast. It's your kinfolk Yoni. Hey, I appreciate y'all tuning in one more week, and everybody that's been supporting us, liking, commenting, sharing. I appreciate y'all, man. You didn't have to do it, but you did. I told you I was gonna thank you every episode, and we're gonna keep hitting you in the head every episode with quality content and quality guests. And today is no different. Y'all know we shine a light on our entrepreneurs out here. We want to give them their flowers while they can still smell them, give them their recognition, because most people don't want to recognize you till you reach a certain point, and that ain't what we on. So we want to encourage them to keep grinding, and this guy been on his grind for a minute. He operates one of the best clothing apparel companies in the city, American Slang. We're gonna find out more about that, find out how he got started, what's his passion behind it. So I want y'all to support this guy, man, in every move that he made. We gotta lift our people up. So without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, let's give it up for my dog, D Hughes. What's going on, brother?
What's up with the family?
I can't complain. I appreciate you joining me, man.
It's all love. It's all love.
How your evening going so far? I know it's wet out there.
Well, you know me, man. I'm gonna slide through.
Already. So how long you been on your entrepreneur grind, not just with the clothing, but in general?
Starting out, man, you know what I mean? Growing up, I'm from Washington District.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So, growing up, man, life was what it was, man. I had to make ends meet, you know what I'm saying? And it made me into the person I am today. You know
Already.
So I let that part, stay where it's at.
Already. I know you hit it with that, so we ain't gonna put that on record.
No, but God is good. He brought me through that and got me to where I'm at now.
Already. Now, you always had a passion for clothing? Did you know that's something that you wanted to do?
Most definitely. Growing up, man, we didn't have much, so I watched my mother struggle. Mm-hmm. And I used to wear her scrub pants to school, man. Her Reeboks, because she was a phlebotomist. Yeah. And kids laughed at me, the pants that have any pockets on them, you know what I'm saying? And they'd say, "Oh man, put this in your pocket," laugh at me and stuff. So, I kind of took that to the heart, and I told myself, when I get some money, I'm gonna make sure I outshine the whole school, and I did that. You know what I mean?
That's what's up. I can tell already because you're fresh to death.
Yeah.
Y'all see what's them folds?
That's some folds, man.
All black. Killing the game. Yeah. So before we get into the actual clothing, like American Slang, what's the meaning behind the name? How you come up with that?
I had moved to Germany, man. I was living in Atlanta, Georgia, and I had moved to Germany, man, and kind of got a chance to get to know Damien, find Damien. So I went over there and stayed over there for about 2 years, a little over 2 years, and coming back on the plane, man, I was just writing down a bunch of things that I didn't want to do when I returned back to Jackson. I knew I was coming back home. And one thing I knew I was good at, and that was dressing. I can tell you, growing up, I was the first cat around here that wore skinny jeans. They said I looked a certain way because, 2001, I'm wearing skinny jeans, Prada shoes, Louis shoes, cats was like, "Man, who is this cat?" But, to them, I ain't gonna say the word, but, they were saying I look funny.
I know what you mean.
And I'm like, golly, how I look funny. They didn't understand I was doing a lot of traveling, living in different cities, in different places. So back to what you was asking, man, American slang came from me being American. Mm-hmm. The slang part came from being born in the ghetto. I wanted to show the kids because we live in the ghetto and we use slang terms don't mean we don't. Don't mean we have to get stuck in the ghetto. So I put like positive slang terms on my shirts, like trust yourself, God is good, do better. You know what I mean? Just a lot of stuff, man, to show them, like, because we're born in the ghetto, don't mean, man, we gotta be stuck here. You know what I mean?
Already. How long have you been operating American Slang?
I started in 2015, like I said, on my way back from Germany. You know what I'm saying?
Got a good run going.
Yeah, God's good, man.
What's the most difficult part with owning a clothing store? Most people only gravitate towards doing an online store, but you have a brick and mortar.
Yeah, I think the problem is, man, a lot of people always tell you starting a business is gonna take a year and all, and I look at it that might work for you. You know what I mean? When I jumped in, I started on my grandmother's porch, man. I was doing 200-300 t-shirts a week off my grandmother's porch, so I didn't take in what people was telling me. I kind of distanced myself from them people that wasn't pushing me, telling me I can do whatever. You know what I mean? You can, you know, you believe, you make it happen, it's gonna happen. So I just got into my own little world, my own little zone, and just made it happen for myself, man. And here I am today, man. And I think God's seen a bigger vision with it too, because I had a lot of little kids around as I was selling the clothes off my grandmother's porch. Instead of me giving them drugs to take to the cars, I was giving them the t-shirt bags and then giving them a little change off of every sale. I sell a t-shirt for $20, I get the kids $3 off each shirt.
That was
so you can imagine how many kids wanted to hang around.
Right.
So just wanted to show them, man, you know what I mean? Because like I said, because we're born out here don't mean we gotta get, you know, we had to, you know what I mean, that we can't make it to the top two, you know what I'm saying?
For those that may be wanting to follow in the same footsteps that you in, start their own clothing company, you can be brief with it, but like what really goes into building a brand, building a clothing brand? Like what's the initial steps to getting it off the ground?
For me, it's just believing, man. Just believing, and like I said, man, if you tell one of your friends something, they say I don't think you should do it, distance yourself from them. I just think a positive attitude create positive results, man. Just stay positive. Whatever you believe in, just go for it, man. You know what I mean? If it's clothing or if it's hairstylist or detail shop or what you doing, you know what I mean? I just think the number one thing is just believe in yourself, man, and don't never second guess yourself, because everybody has a purpose. Once you tap into that purpose, you know, nobody take that from you. I
think I'm slowly finding mine, my voice. And before we went on air, we were talking about building a team and how difficult that is. You got a team around you right now?
I'm building a team right now, man. I've been my own team ever since I started, you know what I'm saying? And like I said, I'm building a team as we speak, you know what I mean? As far as internal marketing, it's just time to take it to another level. I just really want to take over the streets because I come from that era where, you know, back in the day you had to do some leg work.
Right, exactly.
To brand it. So I come from that era where, you know, social network, you know, that helps out in a major way, but I just come from that footwork, you know what I mean? Like actually getting out, putting it in a person's hand. And when I started, anybody will tell you, I used to pull up to the salons, you know, asking people to buy. I ain't have a car, man. I borrowed somebody's car and end up getting a car that my little sister had probably 10, 20 years, man, stuck a battery in it. It was an old Toyota Corolla. Anybody will tell you, I'll never forget where I come from. I got in that Corolla, the doors in it, a Camry, I mean, the doors didn't even open. Man, I was pulling up. Yeah, I was pulling up everywhere, man. And people, you know, I started with $100 a day, $20 a day. I was actually working at a store, City Gear, and the managers had made me mad. I took $438, man, and went and bought t-shirts from H&M. A guy named Snap, man. Put American Slang. I actually dated a girl, and I told her what I wanted to do. She pitched it to a cat in Atlanta, Georgia, that actually did the logo. You know what I'm saying? And when she gave it back to me, I knew I had something. I was like, wow, I can really do something with this, because like I said, I was one of them cats that had all the high fashion gear back in the day. So when I saw the logo, I knew it was something that would go long term, because I look at like Polo and everybody. Their logos are not big and they don't do a lot of flowing. It's real small, but they've been here for years. And you can't outlast that, you know. So once she pitched it back to me, man, I quit the job, took the $438. A guy named Chris in Northport Mall. Big shouts out to Chris.
Shout out Chris.
Yeah, he was a major factor in what I got going, because he took my shirts and put them in this store while I beat the streets up, you know what I'm saying? And here I am, man. Like I said, $438, man. It got me to where I'm at now, man.
Wow. Yeah. So it's really no difference between that and these guys out here trying to slang a mixtape.
No, it's no different. Like I said, man, if you get out here, for one, even with the mixtape thing, man, instead of doing the whole album, man, just get you 2 hits. You know what I'm saying? Get you 2 bangers, push them bangers, and then do the hits. See, the thing is, man, even with a mixtape, you know, I can listen to 1 or 2 songs, and then I'm gonna go back to what I would listen to.
Right.
So, you know, to the cats that's pushing the mixtape, man, just get you 1 banger and push that banger. That banger that you know that's banging, push that banger, man. You know what I'm saying? And then they'll start listening to the rest of it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. It's just like that logo. I started with that logo first, and then I started dropping the slang terms. You feel what I'm saying?
You created the logo?
No, the guy from Atlanta. I was telling you.
Yeah.
This girl I was dating, she actually paid for it and everything. I was broke. You feel me? I had no money. Nobody. I never asked for help. I had plenty of friends that had money. And they knew I was broke, but they knew I was capable of, you know what I mean? And I never got mad at nobody because that was their money, you know what I'm saying? I just sat back and wait my turn and asked God to just work with me because, you know, a lot of times I was thinking back, going back to things I didn't want to do.
Right.
So, you know what I mean? That's why I went and got the job, you know what I mean? To kind of distance myself from that crowd because I know how easy it is to get back into it, you know what I'm saying? So,
I'm glad you brought up that grind, man, because most people are really scared of that grind. If they was in your shoes, they may feel embarrassing pulling up to certain spots and not having everything in place. But how important is it to let people know that everything is not going to be perfect for you to start off with?
Well, I think social network got them like that because they didn't post, you know what I mean, this lifestyle that they probably not living, you know what I'm saying, but to each his own, you know what I mean, but at the end of the day, man, if this your passion and this what you want to do, you know what I mean, you got to drop your pride, you know what I'm saying, you got to drop that pride because people can feel your pain when you come in and you're trying to sell something to them. You're trying to do it off social network. A lot of people won't support you because they think you're too loud. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
They'll see you on social network. Then you got some people who support it because that's what they like. So you got your ups and your downs, but you know, if you really want to get out there, man, add some leg work in. People like to actually see you out doing the leg work. The person behind the brand. You know what I'm saying? So you know, like I said, man, if it's your brand, man, get out and push it.
And most people get behind you if they see you doing something, really putting the effort in. And of course, you're gonna always have those haters out there, but you just gotta push them to the wayside. Key to the City podcast got the homie D Hughes in the building, American Slang. How can customers get access to your apparel?
www.americanslangcollection.com. My Instagram is American_slang_collection. And you know what I mean? We working.
What's the store location?
I'm right here on 80, man. 2310 Highway 80 West. I'm in Suite F, Suite 1171. That's Jackson, Mississippi 39204. I'm there Fridays and Saturdays, and God has been so good. I drop on Fridays and I'll be sold out by Sunday.
So, I ain't trying to get all in your business, but explain to me how that works a little bit. Does that help you maintain, like, from having so much overhead? And
nah, I looked at Jordan, man. You know, once he drop a Jordan, and if you don't get that Jordan, you're not getting that Jordan. So with my clothes, once I drop some, I never repeat the same thing since I started in 2015. So I'd rather go out to, like if I go to a high school basketball game, it make me feel good to see the kids and the parents that support me. I see 100 American Slang outfits versus 100 of the same. You know what I'm saying? So that make me feel good as a person, man, and let me know the dream that I started with, I actually see it now. You see what I'm saying? I told myself I never wanted to drop the same thing. You know what I mean?
Right.
So that's why I drop once a week. You know what I'm saying? And it is always different.
Already. I'm gonna have to come through there and give me a jumpsuit, man, jogging suit. I was checking them out, them jumps super fresh. And you say you drop every Friday? Every
Friday, I'm there 10 to 8, Saturday 10 to 7. Like I said, Sunday, man, God's so good, everything be gone.
True hustler, man. Y'all go support this black man, this black king, doing positive things in the community. Hey, and we just gotta keep bigging up our people, man. Continue to bless them up. He could be out here knocking you over your head, but he ain't, so keep it positive, keep it pushing, and man, y'all support this man. American Slang, any last words of advice for our young brothers out there, man? So much negativity in the city, but it's positivity as well. What can you give them to keep their mind focused?
Anybody that really know me, they know my motto. I do a lot of flying, a lot of traveling. You know what I mean? I travel all around the world by myself, but one thing that stuck with me every time I board an airplane, they tell you if the plane start losing cabin pressure, who do you assist first?
Yourself.
Thank you. So in this world, man, you know what I'm saying? Make sure you put your mask on and take care of yourself before you worry about anything. You worry about a hater, you worry about, you know what I mean? All it doesn't matter. Take care of yourself, because if you don't take care of yourself, how you gonna take care of somebody else?
Already, word to the wise, man. Key to the City podcast, your kinfolk Yoni. Got my homie D Hughes, American Slang. Y'all check him out. Yes, sir. We out this thing, man. Peace. Peace and love.